Hello friends and welcome back to Pokémon Zeta and Omicron. Grab a bagel, kick back, relax, take a seat, and let's go on a journey to wherever we're going. I honestly have no idea. Anyway, welcome back. We are actually going through Route 312, but what I'm saying is I don't know where this will lead us, and I went ahead and finished off all of the trainers that I skipped over in the previous episode, like this girl here, and like that guy there, and like this rock climb spot here, but we can't really do it because we don't have rock climb yet. Even though I think there are some rocks that are climbable in this game without having the HM, we don't actually have the HM for those rocks that aren't climbable. Anyway, I don't know exactly which way the right way to go here is, but I guess we will figure that out, and I am freaking excited today because after this episode, or well, a few hours after recording it, I guess, so it'll probably be up, and I'll be out and about by the time this goes up on YouTube, because for some reason YouTube now decided to go back to the way it was back in like 2009, where videos would take ages to process, so they're back to those days. Anyway, by the time this video goes up, I will be watching myself some Guardians of the Galaxy, and I am super excited because I am a sucker for Marvel movies, and I've been talking about it for the last few days, how I've been watching old Marvel movies, specifically Iron Man and the Avengers, because Iron Man is my favorite Avenger, and then the Avengers movie's freaking amazing. So anyway, we're going to be watching that later, and I'm pretty freaking excited for it. I really hope it is everything that I hope for and more, even though I don't really know a lot about those heroes. I have read a little bit up about them in the last few weeks. I've read some of the comics and stuff, so definitely been hyping it up, and I love every Marvel movie really, so I don't know, maybe I'm with the crowd on this one, maybe not. Because I mean, I usually think, you know, maybe I'm with the crowd on this one. Like, a bunch of people like this movie, so I'll like it too. But there are some movies which actually I'm not like that for. Like, I really didn't like Transformers too much, aside from, like, the first one. I don't know, a lot of people seem to like those. But then again, some people agree with me. What I'm saying right now is, people have differing opinions. That's the thing. Opinions exist, and you gotta learn to respect others and not respect others, because sometimes your opinion is wrong, I'm right, and you're wrong, and that's all there is to it. I'm just kidding, but anyway, yeah, regardless, I am pretty excited for that, and I'll be watching that later on today, so yeah. Also, it's August now, which means that things are gonna be changing, and I have a few updates for you guys. First off is that I will be recording that Q&A video tomorrow, hopefully. So that should be going up on Sunday. There might be like 2 parts to it because there are a lot of questions. And like I said, I'm probably going to split it off between like random questions and YouTube related questions. Like YouTube related, I'm going to post everything like YouTube related. Whether it be like about Pokemon, since I consider that to be like the YouTube part. Or whether it be like how I started up, any tips for people. Because I've been getting a lot of questions kind of like that. About like people wanting to start up their own channels, and yeah, I have definitely a lot to say about that, because you know what, I'll just save it for the Q&A, because I like to talk about that a lot during my live streams, and how it is, in my opinion at least, a lot harder to start up nowadays than it was, let's say, when I started, because back then you really, I don't know, people kind of just did it out of passion. But yeah, I won't talk about it in this video. I will definitely talk about it in that Q&A, but just to explain that, I'm not saying that people don't do it out of passion now, but back then it really wasn't anything like it is now. There weren't like massive 100,000 subscriber channels or anything, and in fact you couldn't even make money from like gameplay videos, so I feel like the mindset has definitely changed a lot, at least, and that's obviously not for everyone, but I've seen a trend that where definitely the more passionate people, I feel, are the ones that seem to make it big. And then again, there's a bunch of really, really passionate people that kind of just don't go anywhere, and you wonder why. But yeah, I'll try and talk about that a little bit during the Q&A. Honestly, that could be its own video of me just talking about that, so I don't know, maybe if on the Q&A I can't cover it all, I'll make its own video of my opinion on how YouTube is going, and yeah, all that. I don't know, because I definitely have a lot to say about that, and I mean, I might not be right in everything, because that's just kind of how it works with everything. You're not always going to be right in everything you say, but it's mostly going to be an opinion video, so yeah, I mean, there's some facts about it and stats that you can bring up to back that up, but really when it comes down to who really is passionate about YouTube and who isn't, you can't really say for sure, because most of the time you don't really know. So anyway, I will talk about that, like I said, later on. But the other thing I wanted to cover is, now that it is August, I've been talking a little bit lately about how I wanted to start playthroughs of other games that I really enjoyed as a kid, and stuff like that. Just basically other games other than Pokemon. And I think August will be a good time to start that off now because it's a new month. It is a new refreshing month, and I wanted to start doing that last month, but actually, now that I think about it, August is going to be crazy. There is so much stuff going down, but I do definitely want to keep pushing towards it. But yeah, July was basically like my testing grounds, and I did manage to at least upload a video every day. I may have missed some days, but I made up for it by uploading 2 videos in another day. So yeah, there were definitely at least more than 31 videos during July, as far as I know. Hey, we need to find it. It's essential to our plans and could help us rule the world. Who is this? Huh. Why our rival is talking about world domination, I will never know. Great timing as always. Maybe we can ask them where it is. I mean, it's not like they'll figure out our ultimate plan. Nope, not like I just heard it. Nope. Not my first choice, but seeing as we don't have any other options. Yo, we're looking for TM87 swagger. As if a nerd like you could ever find it, but we'll ask anyways. Lol. Alright, I actually have the TM. We literally just picked it up a little bit ago, but he doesn't believe us. So if you really think you are the one destined to wield the TM87, fight me in a battle to prove it. Bring it, a battle of the swags. So here we go. Mose versus Jake. Who will come out on top? Let's find out. Actually, I don't know if I would want to be on top of Jake. That's kind of gross. Anyway, he has a Klefki now, so that's sort of interesting. A new Pokemon added to his arsenal, and I'm going to go ahead and go for I think Klefki's only 2 weaknesses are... Well, obviously it resists poison because it's half steel type, and he's actually got swagger already. I don't understand. Oh, God. Is this what I think it is? It's a swagger Klefki. Swagger substitute Klefki. I hate Klefki. You know, I thought maybe because our rival is the one with the Klefki, he would be nice to us. He would be a merciful rival and not be the annoyance Klefki is in competitive battling, but of course he is not. And we actually got very, very lucky that we didn't get paralyzed hacks and went through the confusion and snapped out of the confusion in 1 turn. Because oh my goodness, that could have been annoying. Are all of his Pokemon going to have swagger? No, he has Mud Slap though. That's going to lower our accuracy. Great. And we're paralyzed. I love this game, and I love my rival, Jake. He is such a great guy, and I don't know why more people don't love and respect him. He's just such a great guy. Thank goodness we got that burn off there. But yeah, I thought, Klefki, thinking about weaknesses, because I gotta refresh my memory right now, because I don't remember a lot about Fairy type most of the time, but it is weak to Steel and Poison, which giving Klefki that Steel typing means that it resists both the Fairy weaknesses. But it is still weak to ground type moves as far as I know. So ground, and then I think fire is also, yeah, well obviously we saw it there, but yeah. Fairy resists fairy. Fairy is normal with, or fire is normal against fairy. Yeah, that's what I always confuse. Like I never remember that if you use a fairy attack on a fire Pokemon, it won't be very effective. But if you use a fire attack on a fairy, it'll be regular effective, I guess is the way I can say that. I don't know. I confuse myself a lot of times. Alright, his next Pokemon is Charmeleon. Not quite a Charizard yet, so no flying type for you, my man, which means you are open to get Bone Rushed. I thought that we had Bone Club, but this whole time it's been Bone Rush, so I am kind of dumb. Because I think Bone Club is the same thing. It's like a multi-hit ground type move, and it also has Bone in the name. But it's Bone Rush, not Bone Club. Final Pokemon, though, is going to be a Scraggy, so we're going to send in Mr. Egg and see if he can handle this guy. We've got Fly on Mr. Egg, so we will see if that is enough to take out rival Jake and maybe learn more. Oh, this battle is over. He already knows it. You already know, though. That's the motto, yo. Yeah, I don't think that's actually the motto. The motto for him is probably, yes, I got swagger. TM87. Leave a like if you know that song. Of course you know that song. It's my boy Shofu. You gotta know the song. Because if you don't know the song, then really, what are you? You're nothing. You don't have swagger. What are you really? You're just an empty shell of a man. Like this Scraggy is an empty shell of a lizard with hanging pants. Do your pants hang loose? Do they wobble to the flow? How does that song go? Do yo chain hang low? Does it wobble? I don't know how the original even goes. It's sad that I only know like the parody. It's do your ears hang low, because it's like an elephant. No, it's not your ears. Do your ears hang low? Do they? I don't know that song. My swag, I can't even beat the likes of you. How am I going to find the TM87? LOL, Jake, you lost! Shut up! He must have cheated. I'll deal with you later, but giz to what? You beat the swaggiest leader of Team YOLO Swag. Now see you later, or hopefully not. YOLO Swag, out! I just imagine that when he's gonna leave and, like, he doesn't just disappear like we saw there on screen. He literally, doves fly into the air and surround him, and then when the doves fly away again, he's disappeared. That would be real swag right there. They should, like, change the animation of this game to be like that, where literally, I don't know how you would do it. I guess it would be like little P-doves would fly in, and then cover him so you can't see him or his little friend, and then as the doves fly back out, he's disappeared. That is real swag. If I have learned anything from why are there Pokemon here? Why is my nose stuffed? I don't know. Those are questions that have yet to be answered, but will be answered when Stephen Hawking releases his next book, The Real Secrets Behind Swag. Gosh, I really don't know why my nose randomly gets stuffy throughout videos, but anyway, it looks like we have another Fisherman Challenge route, which is actually what we did last time when Mr. Egg ended up hatching, so maybe Mrs. Egg will be the one to hatch this time. Unfortunately, people have already spoiled for me what it is that hatches from the egg. The thing is, I try to avoid spoilers in the comments, but the truth is that I want to read you guys' comments that aren't spoilers, like about what's coming up in the game and where I can catch certain Pokemon that I ask about. But then I end up reading a bunch of spoilers, and like it's a win-lose situation. It's like, alright, I can go in here and get a bunch of advice for the game and know where to catch certain things that are coming up and certain items that we can get, but on the downside, I will spoil myself as to, you know, all of that, like what Mrs. Egg will hatch into. But you guys don't know that because I didn't say it yet, so we will find out. So just don't read the comments if you don't want spoilers. That's the truth. I will, however, continue to read them because there are a lot of really insightful things, and in general, there's a lot of funny comments sometimes. Whether they be like actual jokes or just people that comment like, I don't want to say dumb things, but just kind of like things where I just read the comment and I just sit there for a second and I'm like, really? That kind of funny. I think that kind of summarizes it, where you read something and then you're just like, really? Really, man? And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a kind of humor that happens. I don't know how to describe that kind of humor though. Like what a word to say what kind of humor it is. I don't know. Anyway, that's I just had myself a little snack. I legit like could actually feel that one in my mouth. That's kind of gross. I shouldn't talk about that maybe. Yeah, so who went down? Did Mr. Egg actually die in that battle? Well, Mr. Egg is dead. I didn't know if he was dead before or after the battle, but there are apparently wild Pokemon in this little bridge. I'm gonna fly back like this Swellow. Not on the back of the Swellow though, because only Pikachu can do that, and then he can shock him and make a beautiful Thunder Armor, but I am gonna fly back over to... Oh, it looks like we're actually heading to Treacher Town, not to Blackfist City like I was hoping for, because this is where we get the Shiny Stone, and apparently we can also get Stunfisk here. There's a Safari Zone, and apparently we can get Frillish here, which is another Pokemon that I was hoping to get. You can get it here in Route 316. Anyway, I'm gonna fly back to Ladoga Town, or Ladonga Town as I was calling it. I never actually said it, but then as I was looking back at the episode, I was like, Doga. I kept calling it Ladonga Town, and I never thought that it was actually like a donger. I don't know, I'm dumb. Let's go, heal up! Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to have a little real talk moment here. First off, though, I kind of need to understand what is happening here, because somehow there's a bridge above us, and I guess those are stairs over there on the right, and all there are on this route are apparently Swellows. I also forgot to buy items, so I don't have any, like, repels or anything like that, which really sucks, because I probably should have some. Why can Mr. Egg at level 39, 11 levels above this Swellow, not escape from him? I will never understand. But anyway, real talk, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, let me know your answer to this. Okay, I know this is going to be a really weird and kind of gross question, I know, but this is some real talk. We talk about the realness of life and questions about life, and life is great. Anyway, when you have a stuffy nose like I have right now, or kind of had, anyway, when you have a stuffy nose like that, do you usually blow your nose to get rid of the nastiness inside, or do you just kind of inhale? Is that how you say it? Because inhale, I feel like it's from the mouth, like, gasp! That's kind of inhaling, but from your nose, basically. That's the real talk. Do you blow in, or blow out, or suck in, I guess, is the way to say it. Suck in kind of sounds gross, but you know what? It's a gross question to begin with, so that's the real talk question for today. Let me know in the comments, because I am genuinely curious. See, usually for myself, I am a sucker, so I don't know. I'll usually just kind of suck it in and then forget about it after an hour. I know it, you know, I kind of keep thinking about it and it just keeps getting grosser and grosser, so let's just leave it at that and let me know your answer in the comments and I'll tally it up, and maybe next episode I will mention what most people said, and maybe it'll turn out that, you know, the least likely one will be the one. Are you kidding me, Mr. Egg? Why can't you run away? Sometimes tactical retreats aren't tactical, they're the better option. You got to run away, my man. Sometimes it is smarter to carry super repels, though. You know what? We're gonna give him a rare candy. I thought that would give him some HP, but guess what? It didn't give him any HP at all. He's still at no HP, so we can't use a potion on him. I should have bought some repels. Mr. Egg, Mr. Egg. What am I gonna do with you, Mr. Egg? I'm probably gonna head back to town, honestly, and probably buy some more, because this is just downright dumb. Okay, we are ready. I just realized that I do have some repels, or I had some before. It's just they're not in this menu. This is medicines, clearly labeled there. I don't know, man. I don't know how to read my labels, you know? This is why I put sticky notes on everything, because then I can know what everything is. Even if it's just stapler. It's like, I don't know what's a stapler. I need a sticky note on it to tell me that it is a stapler. Actually, I don't actually do that. That seems kind of dumb. Anyway, we are going to skip past all these guys and girl, apparently. Hexer, Channeler, whatever they are called. And head over to this mysterious, spooky cave known as Route 314. I'm actually kind of curious, though, to know what was on the other side of that place. So let's take our handy-dandy bike and go on a ride. Hopefully not run into any other trainers. That guy was pretty close to us. But yeah, I guess this is kind of like an upper platform that you can head over. And there's more stuff to explore, such as this item. It's another rare candy. There's actually 2 of them here. Don't know why exactly I decided to waste one of them on Mr. Egg. He didn't really need a level up. But I just realized this is also helping us get a bunch more steps in for Mrs. Egg. So hopefully she will hatch soon. And you know what? I'm going to fight this old man here because why not? This bridge is too dangerous, you know? That's something that I think is weird. He's telling us that we are a kid and it is dangerous to be around here. You know what, gentleman Omar? You may have the experience from being old and whatever to traverse this bridge, but you definitely do not have the agility and dexterity that a youngin' like myself would have to be able to traverse this bridge anyway. So, you know, I think this is kind of a situation where which one outweighs the other? Who really knows? Is it your experience that's going to help you get across this scary, spooky, hard to cross bridge, or is it going to be my nimbleness? Who knows? This guy just put up a substitute though, so I doubt that we'll be able to break it now that he's a dark type. Or not. No, okay, it wasn't very effective, but it still faded the substitute, which is good. So yeah, Mr. Gentleman Omar, you more like Grand Omar, haha, because you're like a grandpa, but that sounds more like grandma because it's Omar, Grand Omar. That sounds more like a grandma with an O added to it. Literally, that's what it is, with an O and an R added to it. I'm stupid. Anyway, Golem is, you know, he decides, I can't kill you, let's just kill each other, why not? It's a grand old party, we're just gonna blast off each other. It's gonna be great. That's cool with me. So his last Pokemon will be Raichu, and after we take this guy out, we're gonna head over to that cave. And I have actually just realized so much of this episode has been spent with just me walking back and forth between the town that the time of which the recording is going is very inflated compared to the time that it'll actually be once the video is uploaded and edited and whatever. So just to give you a glimpse of how long, or like the stuff that I cut out right now as of the recording, it's 23 minutes about. So take a look at what the time in the actual video is right now and you'll see how much time got cut out. And there you get a glimpse of the editing. Editing magic. Editing is great. I love editing, actually. Editing is probably my favorite part of the process. And unfortunately, there's not really a lot of editing that goes into Let's Plays, but... or at least something like Pokémon Zeta and Omicron. Other than the sidebar, there's really not that much that I have to do. So, which is why I want to try and do another top 10 video sometime soon. And I also really want to do these Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire discussion, Mega Evolution, speculation about other stuff as well, videos, because they would definitely have more editing than my usual Let's Play videos, but I suck at writing, and every time I kind of start to write a script for one of them, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I can keep doing this, because I really suck at writing scripts, so I don't know. Maybe I just gotta suck it up and do it, you know? So that should be a motto for something. Like Capri Sun, suck it up and drink it, boy! Because you gotta, well, I guess if you're sucking up the Capri Sun, you're technically also drinking it, so it's kind of redundant to say suck it up and drink it. Anyway, we made it to Treacher Town. There's a nice bench. Let's sit on it. I can't sit. How do I sit on the bench? Gosh darn it! Sit on the freaking, there we go. Yay! We don't really look like we're sitting on it, but that's fine. Mr. Egg loves nothing more than sitting on this bench with me. So let's explore a little bit of this town before ending off today's episode, since I'm pretty sure it's a lot shorter than my time is telling me. You! Yes, you! How well do you know the regions of the world? Very well. Alright, so this guy is going to give us a little question and answer quizitron here. In which region does Pallet Town reside? Obviously, Kanto. Duh! Which region did Team Plasma try to free all living Pokemon? Unova, duh! Okie dokie. Third question, in which region is Turnback Cave? Turnback Cave, pretty sure that is in Sinnoh. That's the cave with, like, Gibble in it. Yeah! Fourth question, in which region can you become an actor in film movies? What? I would say Unova, because it has the Pokestar Studios. Alright, 2 more questions. This is where it gets tough. Which region has corrupted Pokemon? That corrupted Pokemon, that's Shadow Pokemon, so that's definitely Pokemon Coliseum, or... Ugh! Last question, you'll never get this one. Which region does not have a league, but instead has a single pre-gym? I don't know! Gosh darn it, this is not even like regular Pokemon games. Okay, this is Coliseum. Almia is Pokemon Rangers, the second one, I think. I don't even know what Holon is from. And Ronsei, I have no... I'll just say Almia. Dang it, no! Alright, well, we gotta go through all of the freaking questions again. Alright, well, I obviously already answered all the other ones, so I'm just gonna say Holon this time. Team Plasma. Alright, I gotta make sure I answer these correctly again, though, because I might mess up, or they might be in, like, a different order somehow to try and trick you. No! God! See? I just kept spamming A, and it ended up messing me up. Alright, one more try. First question, Kanto. Okay, you just gotta focus up. Focus up, man. Don't spam the A button, or you will end up messing up like I did there. Okay, Nova. This one is Or. And the last question, it was not Almia, so let's go with Holon. Gosh darn it, what the heck is Ranzai? I have never even heard of that place. Unless it's actually Or again, and I'm being stupid, but I don't think Or has any gyms at all. So, not even like a pre-gym. I don't know. Maybe it is Or, and I'm being stupid. I never finished. Gosh darn it! I'm gonna cry right now. I'm gonna... Why? Why? Okay. Alright. Kanto. Team Plasma freed the Pokemon in Unova. Turnback Cave is in Sinnoh. You can become an actor in Unova. God! It's Or. It's Or. Now go and shut the freaking door, because nobody wants to see this guy's face anymore. We gotta do this one more time, man. Just don't mess up. I literally, I don't know why I keep messing up. It's like this question comes too fast. So this is Or, and the last question is also Or. Unbelievable. You answered everything right. If only I'd played Pokemon Coliseum. Like the whole thing. I don't know. I don't remember it. I've played the beginning of it. I haven't ever beaten the whole thing. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It only took us a year. Did we even get anything for that? We got a ticket of some sort. You, my friend, could be a great navigator. Let me go check out what we got for that, because I don't know what we can use it for. It's not a key item. It is not... What did we get from that guy? I didn't even pay attention, so I don't know what we got. This is stupid. We just did all that, and I don't even know what we got. You know what? Let me just go cry in my corner now. Because... No. What is... I don't even know what that is. You can get a deck at the game corner. I don't care. I answered that guy's stupid quiz, and I didn't even pay attention to what we got. So I'll have to go back and watch this again when I'm editing, and then I can know what I got, so that next episode I can tell you guys. Here's the gym. Let's check out what kind of gym we have here, because I have no idea. It looks like a grass gym, but it's a bug type gym. In many other regions, bug types are considered weak, but sure as heck not here. The leader Avery is known for strategically using status ailments. Oh god. Well then, that's gonna be super duper fun. Welcome to Treacher Town, where everything is great. People stand on ledges. It's such a swell, fun, great town. I love it personally. I love Pokemon. It's just the coolest thing ever. And this guy's a great chef. His favorite Pokemon is Munchlax and Snorlax because they love to eat. So he makes food for them. I guess I don't think that would be a smart Pokemon to have if you're a chef, because you would have to make so much food for it, you know? Do you know how much Snorlax eats a day, my man? Do you know how much cooking you have to do? Ugh, that girl is right. Alright. My voice just cracked. I'm getting too frustrated right now. It's not really frustrated, but... What? Can we give him an egg? Huh. What? Alright. Well, I guess that spoils what the egg was gonna be. It's a Peony. And we're gonna get a Spinda. I've just made a huge mistake. But I guess now we have a Spinda at level 1, named Dizzy. Very great. Oh god. One of the dots on Spinda's face isn't even working right. Look at it. It's just not working. That thing is just there, and we got it from Old Man Bud. Thank you, Bud. I'm gonna go cry. I'm gonna cry after this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep a little bit. Maybe have a little nap. Hey, this guy! Hey, stop! I need to talk. You have this Pico. Pico! Oh, you're not Pico. Oh, fine. Take this and leave. HMO5 for Waterfall. Mr. Briny has moved to the Zeta Omicron region, and he's now let Pico go about his business all on his own. Pico! Oh my gosh, you've just turned my day around, Mr. Briny. I love you so much. I'm so happy to see him here. Anyway, now that I am back to being super cheerful and awesome, I am going to end off this episode, and next time we will explore some more of this town, probably take on the gym. I am going to go watch myself some Guardians of the Galaxy later, so I hope you all have a great day. I hope I enjoy the movie, and I will let you know how it is tomorrow so you can go watch it, because it's probably going to be awesome. See you guys next time.